Okay, so now we're gonna install our ledger board. Our ledger board will be sitting right here. As you see that our concrete would prevent the ledger board that's gonna go here. I just use a small piece of board just to show you that it's not, it won't here with to sit level onto my wall. So where you see my line is the bottom of where my ledger board needs to be. So in order to have the ledger board sit level onto the wall, we have to cut the concrete in just so that way it's level. Another thing you want to do when installing your ledger board, never install your ledger board into a joint like this. This is the main reason why your deck fail. You see, as you see here, the previous ledger board, they install it into the joint. You want to install it into the brick itself. So never install it into the joint. I repeat that. You see, they have 5 screws and all of them were in the joints. So now we're gonna cut our concrete. That way we can have our ledger board sitting flush onto the brick and also the concrete. So let me measure to see how far over this way I need to come with my. So now we're ready for a cut. You want to make sure that you wear some form of mask or some form of respirator. You don't want to breathe in these dust, guys. What I did here, I go through first and I mark my line slowly, so that way once I start the machine, the dust of the machine won't remove the mark onto the wall. So I go through and I slightly mark it first and I cut right through. Now I'm going to use a jackhammer I have here to remove the concrete. As you go, you want to use a piece of wood just to make sure that you're clear. So just using a template. This board here, I know that it's nice and straight. As you see right where from my beam over to where my ledger board gonna be here, it's perfectly level. Let me show you that right now. You see that it's level here. So right here we're gonna make a bad boy, so that way we can have our ledger board sitting right on the bad boy, being as I'm working by myself. Over there I probably don't have to, because over there I have a lip where I can have it sit onto the lip. I might still put a bad boy down there. Okay, so we're gonna put a support block here. Okay, that's good there. Now I'm just pushing my screw through, so that way I can see. It's easier to find where the hole is. Now I'm gonna go back through and check to make sure that it's level before I fasten it. Now that it's fastened, I go back, I check. It's level 100%. So if you look right there, it's nice and level. We have one down here that's level, and we have one down here. That would be the outside of where my ledger board will be. Now I'm just gonna put my ledger board in place. Perfect. Just want to check to make sure that. All right, so now I'm just gonna put up a piece of lumber right here, just to check to see, to make sure that where I have my ledger board, it's square with my beam. Alright, so let's go ahead and screw this bad boy up. These boys here. Want to make sure that we're getting it directly into the brick itself. First mark we're gonna make here is 15 and a quarter, and after that we're gonna measure 16 inches, go right to. That's where we're gonna put our joists. Hopefully none of these joists is gonna fall right into where we have our bolts. So let's see how lucky I am. But normally you want to measure this out before, you want to mark it out before you put your bolts, just in case, you know, just to prevent the from fall into where you have your joists. You see, that's why I didn't put that one, because that one would fall right in there. Wow, so far everything looks good away from this one here. So this one here, we're gonna shift this one over a little bit more. That one I just started it, but we're gonna move it over to our own here. Okay, so tighten that one up. It's very important to make sure that your ledger board is 100% secure. Ledger board is known for the number one failure of decks. So most cases when your deck fail, it's because of the poor insulation of your ledger board. So you want to make sure that, you know, these bolts you have the right amount. Here, the amount of bolt I have here, it's more than an overkill. So now's the time we're going to install this fabric here to help to prevent the weed. Okay, she's blowing up. Just gonna put her back in place. Just want to throw some gravel over. now we're gonna start to install our joist. Now we're gonna check our joist. We're gonna check for our crown. You wanna check to make sure what exactly is a crown. The crown is like a arch or arc. The crown is like a arc. You wanna make sure that you turn the arc up, because if you turn it down, then you're gonna have uneven. So you want to turn the arc upwards, so that way the joist is more stronger, rather than turn it downwards so you have a belly in the middle here. So we're gonna go through and check to make sure. If we see that this one is up, we put a arrow and we make a mark right here, so that way we know this section is up, and we know that the bottom is the side that you don't want to turn up. So here I already cut all of my joists. I also go ahead and seal the head of it with my sealer, my cut and seal. Now we're gonna go ahead and start to install them. So this is gonna be my first joist here. So now we're gonna make this connection now. Okay, so we're gonna make our first connector right here. Afterwards, we're gonna check for plumb. Now we're just checking to make sure that she's plumb. I'm gonna go ahead and install my joists. Afterwards, I'm gonna install my hanger. Reason for that, not all the wood is at the same level. Some of them is a slightly different, and if you go ahead and install all your hanger first, what you're gonna find, the bottom of your joist is gonna be level and the top gonna be higher than where you want it to be here on your ledger board. The first thing, let's measure, let's take a mark here. Remember, you're going at 15 1/4. Now we're gonna square that mark down. So our starting mark is 15 1/4. You get your square, you mark it right down like that. Now we know that's the outer side of where our hanger gonna be. So hanger gonna sit just like so. Before we do that, we wanna go ahead and put our joists close by. So let me just get a screw. Let me get a screw in place. And now I'm gonna put my joists right over my mark. Not sure if you guys can see me. Okay, so now I'm lining up the top of my joists with the ledger board. Now that it's secure where it is, I'm just gonna go ahead and secure my hanger. It's very important to make sure that the bottom of your hanger, your joist is sitting directly onto the bottom of your hanger. Once you have it there, you can just nail this one in. It's very important to make sure that all of your joists is plumb. So you want to make sure that all your joists is 100% plumb, just like you see we have it there. All right, so we're just gonna put some more screws in place now. So now I'm just gonna secure one side first. Make sure that the bottom down here is sitting onto your beam flush. Now I'm gonna go ahead and secure the top. Once I secure the top, now I go ahead and check for plumb, make sure that she's nice and plumb. And you also want to make sure that it's right on the mark. The mark from the outside, you want to have 15 1/4. That's the mark that we're working with. So make sure we have our mark. Here we have our blocking that we're gonna install. We're gonna install our blocking in here. Now we secure this side, we need to go over the other side to secure the outer side. Now for your blocking, you want to set it vice versa, so that way you can get the screw. As you see, this one we started from over that side. Now the one that's gonna go here, gonna go ahead and set it from the opposite side. So we have our mark. We're gonna go ahead and square from our mark down. This is our mark here, 16 and center. We're gonna square that down. Once you square that down, we're gonna get our hanger, install our hanger onto it. Make sure that the bottom of your joist is sitting directly onto the hanger. Now we can go ahead and install. Now we're gonna go ahead and install our blocking. Remember, once you cut your blocking, you want to go back to and seal it before you go ahead and install. Alright, so we're gonna install our carry bolt. Push him right through. You wanna make sure that you knock it right in. It's not installed until it's embedded properly inside. Now we're gonna install our washer. First we put on our washer. After we put on our bolt. As you see, it's a little bit longer on the longer side. This is the only one I could get, so I'm just gonna tighten it up, and afterwards we're gonna cut it off with my machine. Tighten it up. Now we're gonna cut it off, and then afterwards